Train, the hippest trip in America. 60 non-stop minutes across the tracks of your mind into the exciting world of soul with guest stars, the Isley Brothers and the Soul Train Gang. Brought to you in part by Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics. And now, here's your host, Don Cornelius.
Welcome aboard. You're right on time for another slick ride on the Soul Train. We'll be coming to you with the Soul Train Blockbuster of the Week right after this brief pause. Their first hit single entitled Shout, 15 years have gone by, and to this day they're still going as strong as ever and getting better and better with each passing day. We think such a magnificent career deserves a tribute, and we'd like to do that by dedicating this show, gang, to the fabulous Isley Brothers.
Calling out to
back with the Isley Brothers, and Ronnie, I'm going to ask you to introduce your family.
All righty. On my right, is my mic on?
Yes, sir.
On my right, we have on synthesizer, clarinet, and piano, all keyboards in general, my brother-in-law, Chris Jasper. Standing next to him is my baby brother, Marvin Isley. Standing next to him with the hat on is sort of our leader in business and everything, Kelly Isley, the oldest brother. Standing next to him in white is the strength of the group.
Say that again, Ronnie.
The oldest brother,
Yeah, okay.
Kelly Isley. Standing next to him is the strength in the group. This is the one to keep us going, Rudolph Isley. Behind him is a fellow that's been with us for a number of years, George Moreland, on drums. On my left is my running buddy, next to the baby brother, Ernest Isley. Ernie. Of course, I'm Ronald Isley.
I'd like to congratulate you on that fabulous Live It Up album, and I can't seem to find a song in the album that I don't like, you know? And I'd just like to say to Ernie that I think it's ridiculous the way you play that guitar. You ought to be arrested. Yeah, he's really good. Questions?
My name is Francesca Curtis, and I would like to ask, how do you like your visit in L.A.?
Like it's really a groove. We love the sunshine.
Okay. Who was that punched me in my back?
Hi, my name is Rachel Rodriguez, and I'd like to know the song on your Live It Up album, Hello, does it pertain to any one of you in the group?
You want to answer that, Ronald?
I couldn't quite hear.
She wanted to know if hello pertained to anyone in the group. I think more or less it pertains, to you beautiful people when we say hello, hello.
My name is David Vincent. I would like to know how long has the group been performing professionally?
I'm not
don't
talking.
look at me,
I
Kelly.
don't want to talk all the time, but Ronald likes to evade this question. But I like to answer it. We came to New York in 1955. That's the three of us. That's Ronald and Rudolph and myself. Now you have to remember, that we were very young. In fact, Ronald was. When we tell how old Ronald was, he was 14. Right. And Rudolph was 17, and I was 18. Yeah. Well, we were all in our teens when we came.
Well, those were really the good old days. I'm sorry I wasn't around then. Yeah.
Come on, Don.
Listen, let's do some more music.
Summer breeze all in my mind. Oh, summer, yeah. Summer breeze all in my mind. Breeze.
the jasmine's in bloom, and July is dressed up and playing a tune. When I come home from a hard day's work, and you're waiting there, not a care in the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, food cooking on a plate for two, yeah. Feel the arms reaching out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. And summer makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. The summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
We'd like for you to meet two members of our Soul Train gang. Hi, what's your name?
Edna Trigg.
Hey, Edna.
Norman Grigsby.
All right, Norman. You're both familiar with the Soul Train Scramble board, right?
Yes.
You have 60 seconds to correctly unscramble the name of the famous recording star or group of recording stars on the board. If you can do that in 60 seconds, you'll get this.
A gift pack of Johnson products, including Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics.
And it's Larry Graham, the Graham Central Station, getting that stuff toughen up on the Soul Train. It's called Release Yourself.
Something is stopping you from getting on down. Stop and take a look at what you're hanging around. Don't fight the feeling. Just let yourself go.
Try and hold it in, but hold it, make things work.
Soul Train has been brought to you in part by Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics.
And that's just about all, y'all. We thank you so much for joining us. We thank our magnificent guest stars, the Isley Brothers, and of course, the Soul Train Gang. You come on and jam with us next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul.
This has been a Don Cornelius production. Soul Train, the hippest trip in America. 60 non-stop minutes across the tracks of your mind into the exciting world of soul with guest stars Barry White, Love Unlimited Orchestra, and the Soul Train Gang. Brought to you in part by Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics. And now, here's your host, Don Cornelius.
Hey there, and welcome aboard to Right on Time for another magnificent ride on the Soul Train. Be right back at you with a big and everybody's sure enough digging right after these important messages.
Doctor?
Yes.
I need your help.
Well, take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning.
No, it's about your hair. It really looks fantastic. Tell me, what is your prescription?
There's no prescription. I use Ultra Sheen Permanent Cream Relaxer.
Oh, Ultra Sheen really works, huh?
Yeah. Huh? It goes on cool and relaxes my hair, keeps it soft and manageable. Oh. Yeah, it works.
So I noticed.
So I noticed.
I want a super fro.
Get the blowout kit.
How about an afro puff?
Get the blowout kit.
And for a soulful cornrow?
Afro Sheen's blowout kit makes your hair softer, more lustrous, and easier to manage. Makes any style look better. And don't forget Afro Sheen's conditioner and hairdress, the best for conditioning and highlighting your hair.
And what do you want?
Nothing I can't get from Afro Sheen. Afro Sheen's blowout kit and conditioner and hairdress. Johnson's Afro Sheen, the largest selling products in the natural world.
I would like to take a moment to introduce Love Unlimited by name.
Linda James. Diane Taylor. And Glodian White.
As most everyone knows, Glodian is Mrs. Barry White, and Glodian, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you and Barry for having me at your home for such a lovely and delicious dinner. It really was a gas.
That's right.
Okay, man. Yeah, it was fantastic. I see why the big maestro is so big. They was doing some powerful eating up in there. Yeah. I mean, it was powerful. And Barry, you, of course, to be congratulated for, as I've said many times before, being one of the greatest innovators in a long time as far as pop music is concerned. And we think you've done a fantastic job and hope it continues. I'm sure it will.
Thank you, Don.
We're going to do another song on Love Unlimited, right?
Yeah, this is formerly known as the International Love Song of the World. Mm-hmm. And I titled it after Love Unlimited. It's their theme, and it's turned out to be one of the biggest songs I've ever written, and we call it Love Theme.
Mm-hmm. How about it, gang, for Love Unlimited? Okay, we're back with the big maestro, Barry White, and Barry, you're to be congratulated on this fabulous orchestra, and I'd like to acknowledge your musical conductor, Mr. Sid Garris. Sid, come on up for a second. Come on, right? Sid here is actually a karate instructor. He masquerades as a musical conductor. Sid, you're fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have you.
Wait,
with
but I
us.
got to have him do something. Put this on for everybody so they can see how you do it, Sid. Yeah. Check this. And that's
Uh-oh.
Thank you. My man. Right on.
But how did you come by the concept of the Love Unlimited Orchestra, Barry, and what do you feel is different about it?
They were the only things missing in the element of the music, my music end, you know, like everything we record is a big orchestra. So I said to myself, well, since we're going to bring it to the people, why don't I make them an artist and record them as a separate artist, you dig, so they can play their hits wherever we go. Love Unlimited can do theirs and I can do mine. And it's worked out very well, very well, yeah.
Soul Train has been brought to you in part by Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics.
And that ought to hold you for a little while. We thank you much for joining us. We thank our wonderful guest stars, Barry White, Love Unlimited, the Love Unlimited Orchestra, and of course the Soul Train Gang. You come on and do it with us next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul.
This has been a Don Cornelius production. Soul Train, the hippest trip in America. 60 non-stop minutes across the tracks of your mind into the exciting world of soul with guest stars Marvin Gaye, The Whispers, and the Soul Train Gang, brought to you in part by the Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen hair care products, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics. And now, here's your host, Don Cornelius.
Hello and welcome aboard. You're right on time for another super hip chip on the Soul Train. The magnificent one, Mr. Marvin Gaye, coming at you. Right after this brief pause.
You like my sculpture?
Your hair.
What?
No, really, it's my job. How do you keep it looking so good?
Ultra Sheen, relaxer and conditioner and hairdress.
Why Ultra Sheen?
It works. The relaxer goes on cool while it really relaxes my hair. And the conditioner and hairdress protects against moisture so my hair doesn't go back.
It looks great.
Thanks. See anything else you like?
I dig your sculpture.
I couldn't wear a natural.
But, Mama, you'd look younger in a natural.
You will look younger with your beautiful natural hair, so why not do it? And do it right with Afro Sheen. Nothing gives you tangle-free styling like Afro Sheen Comb Easy Conditioner. And for a fro that's really laying, use Afro Sheen Hairspray for Sheen. Dynamite. A younger look is yours with the natural. A beautiful natural is yours with Johnson's Afro Sheen, the largest selling products in the natural world.
Okay, we're back with Marvin Gaye. And Marvin, thanks again for joining us. This has been a wonderful experience for all of us. And thank goodness it's not over yet.
Well, it's very nice of you, Don. I'm surprised I'm here. You know, not surprising on your show that I'm out performing again. I've got I'm in a good frame of mind now, and I think I want to perform this year, and I want to go out and let the people see me, the people who have supported me so well and bought my records and everything. I think I'm ready to perform now.
So then you'll be doing concerts all over the country?
Yeah, I think so.
I was one of the fortunate ones who witnessed your recent concert in Oakland at the Oakland Coliseum. And it was really just a fantastic thing to see the reaction of the people. And I think you picked a really great town to launch your tour in, you know, because Oakland people are just beautiful. You know, they really support the artists. Not that a lot of other cities don't, but people in the entertainment business seem to agree that Oakland's a great town to do anything, you know?
Well, for all the people who are watching your show now up in Oakland, I'd like to, say thank you now for the tremendous support that they gave me. I thought they were terrific. I was extremely apprehensive at the beginning of the show, but once I heard the ovation and everything, I wanted to perform, so it helped tremendously. Just as I think the kids here, the ladies and gentlemen rather, are just great here, and I enjoyed during the two numbers previously. I didn't lip sync them too well, but it was fun.
You had to say that, didn't you? We're going to turn the questioning over to the Soul Train Gang, Marvin, okay? And
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I would like to ask Marvin, when is he going to have a concert here at the Forum in Los Angeles?
Well, yeah, I think so. You know, there is, some promoter told me, they said, well, if you're going to perform in Los Angeles, you should probably make it your last stop, or New York, because if you have any problems with the performance, then that's how your reviews go. I mean, promoters all over the country are interested in how your performance goes in California and New York. So probably I'll be winding up my tour here in Los Angeles, so maybe a couple, 3 months, from now.
You see me there.
Okay, baby.
Hi, my name is Dwayne, and I'd like to know what are some of your hobbies, you know, like besides singing, because I know you like to sing, and, you know, what else do you like to do besides singing at your spare time?
Well, I'm kind of sensual, you know, and I enjoy.
No, I'm talking about you.
I enjoy people, and I like fooling around.
My name is Fawn Keonis, and I'd like to ask you, how come you was away from the stage so long?
Well, I never, I had an unfortunate incident. I don't know if some of you are old enough to have, you know, Tammy and I recorded together years ago, and when we lost her, it affected me really quite psychologically, and I really didn't care to perform after that, so that was the reason.
Hi, my name is Vicky, and I would like to know whose idea was it for you and Diana Ross to get together and record an album?
It was Berry Gordy's idea.
Got time for one more here.
My name is James Phillips, and I'd like to know, are you and Diana Ross going to make another album soon?
I love Diana Ross. I mean, she's a beautiful person. She's really a beautiful human being, and I enjoyed making that album with her an awful lot, and I think she's home then here in L.A. I'd love to make another album with Diane. Yes.
Okay, gang, that's all the time we have. Thank you for some very interesting questions. Marv, what would you like to do for us now?
Crack up, Doc. I'd like to do Let's Get It On.
All right.
Soul Train has been brought to you in part by the Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen Hair Care Products, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics.
And that ought to hold you for a little while. We thank you so much for joining us. We thank our magnificent guest stars, Marvin Gaye, The Whispers, George Foreman, and of course the Soul Train Gang. You come on and groove with us next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always, in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul.
This has been a Don Cornelius production. The hippest trip in America. 16 non-stop minutes across the tracks of your mind into the exciting world of soul with guest stars Sly and the Family Stone, the Tramps, and the Soul Train Gang, brought to you in part by Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics. And now, here is your host, Don Cornelius.
Hey there, welcome aboard. You're right on time for another mind-blowing journey on the Soul Train. And Mr. Sly Stone and the Stone family will begin doing just that to you right after these important messages.
Flight 232, now arriving.
Excuse me, miss. Could I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, I guess so. What about?
Say, your hair really looks great.
Thank you.
Tell me, what do you do to keep it looking so good?
Well, I use Ultra Sheen conditioner and hairdress, and I use Ultra Sheen hold and hairspray, too.
Any special reason?
It works. The conditioner and hairdress keeps my hair from going back, and the hairspray really holds, even on long trips.
This stuff really works, huh?
You stopped me, didn't you?
I want a super fro.
Get the blowout kit.
How about an afro puff?
Get the blowout kit.
And for a soulful cornrow?
Afro Sheen's blowout kit makes your hair softer, more lustrous, and easier to manage. Makes any style look better. And don't forget Afro Sheen's conditioner and hairdress, the best for conditioning and highlighting your hair.
And what do you want?
Nothing I can't get from Afro Sheen. Afro Sheen's blowout kit and conditioner and hairdress. Johnson's Afro Sheen, the largest selling products in the natural world.
I've heard many stories about what a genius and an innovator our next guest is, but it was not until I was able to spend some time with him that I became a believer in the fact that not only is he a beautiful person to know, but when it comes to music, Mr. Sly Stone is in a class by himself. At this time, gang, may we have a great round of applause for Sly and the family Stone. For that notorious Soul Train line now with the Soul Train gang doing it to death to the music of Earth, Wind, and Fire and Mighty, Mighty.
You
All right. We're gonna have questions and answers. So,
My name's Paula, and I want to know
no-
who designed your outfit? Because it looks so good on you. Now let me ask.
Nudie.
Nudie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to know, my name is Denise, and I'd like to know when you're going to come back to LA and do a concert.
Later on night.
Tonight?
Okay.
I'm so nervous. Yes, my name is Diana Bruning, and I would like to know. Don't do that. What age did you begin singing?
4. I was 4. Yeah. Sorry, baby. Hurry, we got 1 minute.
My name is Fawn Keonis, and I'd like to know if you're married.
No.
Because if you're not, boy, well, I'd like to marry you.
All right. Okay, we're gonna play now.
Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music.
Soul Train has been brought to you in part by Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and Ultra Sheen Cosmetics.
And that ought to do it for you for a little while. We thank our magnificent guest stars, Sly and the Family Stone, the Tramps, and of course the Soul Train Gang. You come on and get into this with us next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a Stone Gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always, in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul.
This has been a Don Cornelius production. Soul Train. 60 non-stop minutes across the tracks of your mind into the exciting world of soul with guest stars Gladys Knight and the Pips, the OJs, Major Lance, and the Soul Train Gang. Brought to you by Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and the new Ultra Sheen Facial Fashions Makeup. And now, here is your host, Don Cornelius.
Hey there, and welcome aboard for what is guaranteed to be a most magnificent ride on the Soul Train. We're coming at you right after this very important message with lovely Gladys Knight and the dancing, swinging, singing Pips.
Hi, I'm Sunny Harper, and I'd like to give you a few tips on making up with new Ultra Sheen Facial Fashions, a new line of makeup made especially for you and your kind of skin. You have to start with super clean skin. That's the first step. Now, touch a tiny dot of Facial Fashions liquid makeup here and here and here and here. Use your fingertips to blend it in. Ultra Sheen liquid makeup has moisturizers built right in it to make it go on smooth and light. Next comes the powder. Dust it lightly over your face and throat. Ultra Sheen pressed powder is so sheer and light it can't build up and turn orangey. Now for just a hint of color, brush Facial Fashions blusher here and here and here. Just a little really brings you out. Add your own finishing touches and you're beautiful. Thanks to new Ultra Sheen Facial Fashions.
Okay, we're back with the girl of my dreams, Gladys Knight, and the very handsome and talented Pips. And Gladys, if you'll introduce your cousins and your big brother, Merrill.
Yeah, I'm the baby, right?
Right. We could turn the questioning over to the Soul Train gang, okay?
Okay, this is my big brother, Bubba, Merrill Knight.
Right on, Merrill.
My cousin, Edward Patton. And my cousin, William Guest.
Better known as Big Red, right?
Better known as Red, yes.
All righty, first question.
My name is Randy, and I'd like to know, how did you get started, and do you think you'll ever leave the Pips?
Do I think I'll ever leave the Pips, honey? No. No, we got started like a long time ago, and we've been together for a long time. We've been separated, though, before. I've been a single act, and they've been a group. But that was in, what, 63?
Yeah, 63.
63, but not because we were having any difficulties. I just stopped to have my family, and they were doing well, so I came back as a single. Didn't work. We didn't like it at all. You know? So that was how it was.
Next. Somebody, trying to get somebody close.
My name is Vicki Davis, and I want to ask Gladys, out of all the records you recorded, which one do you like the most?
I like them all, but I want to ask you guys something. I don't want to be interviewed no more, okay? No, really, you know, the Soul Train Gang is really fascinating, and you know, I know you have something to say as well. So, what's your name?
Glenn Stafford.
Glenn?
Yes.
Why do you buy a record? What makes you buy a record?
Well, it's the singing especially, and then the music.
The sound of the voice, or the type of material, or what?
With the sound and the type of material.
Both combined, right?
Yes.
What's your name? Young lady. Deborah? Mm-hmm. What do you look for in an entertainer when you go to see a performance? And, you know, what do you think makes an entertainer great?
I think that the appearance and the way, you know, she sings and, you know, the soul she put in it, you know, that's what I think.
I take it you like female entertainers.
I like all.
Yeah.
If they can sing, you know, they just can sing.
All
Does
right.
anybody else up here have any questions?
You want to ask, who wanted to ask a question?
Where?
Okay.
I want to ask Gladys, in your record, I Don't Want to Do Wrong, is this something that you experienced or something that other people, you know, that experienced it?
Well, nothing very, very personal. You know, we're all human. But it was more like yeah, a prayer. And a lot of people do get involved in certain situations, you know, who are tied up with love affairs and stuff like that. But it was not really anything very personal as far as I was concerned. But I do try to interject myself in whatever song I might sing. You know, so maybe that's why it came across that way. I hope that's why it came.
Gladys, we understand you have some brand new. Did you want to say something,
Yeah,
Bubba?
I wanted to ask that young lady right there, what was her name? And does she make up her own, you know, dances? And
No,
like that?
Bubba, I can answer
watch your show a lot.
that. I can answer that for you. I taught her everything she knows.
My name is Demeter Jo Freeman, and yes, some of the things I make up, but a little help from my friends.
All right. Hey, what's that?
All right.
What is that?
What is it?
Oh, it's one of your, I'm one of your big fans, and I just put your initials up here, Gladys Knight.
No kidding. I love you for that. I thought, you know, I said, well, you know, he said his name is Randy, you know, and you had on GK. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Notice he got right up in front where you could see him too, right?
Yeah.
And right now, let's welcome back the guys responsible for what certainly has to be one of the biggest records of the year, dedicated to all you backstabbers, the fabulous OJs.
backstabbers. Backstabbers, they're smiling in your face. All the time they want to take your place, the backstabbers. Backstabbers. All you fellas who have someone and you really care, yeah, yeah. Then it's all of you fellas who better beware, yeah, yeah. Somebody's out to get your lady. A few of your buddies, they sure look shady. Blades are long, clutched tight in their fists, aiming straight at your back, and I don't think they'll miss. What they do? They smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place, the backstabbers. Backstabbers. I keep getting all these visits from my friends, yeah. What they doing to me? They come to my house again and again and again and again, yeah. So are they there to see my woman? I don't even be home, but they just keep on coming. What can I do to get on the right track? I wish they'd take some of these knives out my back. What they do? They smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place, the backstabbers. Backstabbers. Low down, dirty. What they do? They smile in your face. Smiling faces, smiling faces. Sometimes backstabbers. They smile in your face. I don't mean no down, dirty lies. They smile in your face. Down, 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 down,
I guess they like that one, huh, OJ's? Your name?
Walter Williams.
Walter Williams.
William Powell.
William Powell.
Eddie Levert.
Eddie, bad Eddie Levert.
Ah.
Eddie, I have to say in front of all these people in our television audience that you have one of the greatest voices I've ever seen. Certainly this is one of the finest groups we've had on Soul Train. I've seen you in person. You have a habit of putting the mic down, stepping back from it. You keep singing. They can still hear you in the back of the room. How do you do that?
That's because I be eating a lot of cornbread and collard greens and hammocks.
That makes you really be able to holler, huh?
It makes you do it.
And I think the folks in Cleveland probably get mad at me sometimes for saying OJ's with a dilly out of Philly. You're actually from Cleveland.
Right.
And some of the history on the group is?
We started off in high school, went to King Records, recorded a few records, went to Imperial, recorded a few records, then went with the fantastic Gamble and Huff.
In Philadelphia,
recorded some hit records, you know.
Right. OJ's, keep on killing them. We'd love to have you back as soon as possible, okay? One more time, gang, for the mighty OJ. And it's more Sweet Soul on the Soul Train right after this message. And that just did it for this edition. We thank you lots for joining us. We thank our exciting guest stars, Gladys Knight and the Pips, the OJs, Teresa Graves, Brock Peters, and the Soul Train Gang. Come on and do it with us again next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all gonna be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul.
This has been a Don Cornelius production. The hippest trip in America. 60 non-stop minutes across the tracks of your mind into the exciting world of soul with special guest star Aretha Franklin. Brought to you by Johnson Products Company, makers of Ultra Sheen, Afro Sheen, and the new Ultra Sheen Facial Fashions Makeup. And now, here's your host, Don Cornelius.
Thank you, and we shall dedicate this hour to that great lady whom we consider not only the most talented we've ever seen, but probably the most talented we shall ever see in life. Miss Aretha Franklin, you'll meet her in 1 minute.
That one, Steve, the one on the right. Excuse me, miss. Could I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, I guess so. What about?
We're looking for real people to put in commercials.
Commercials, right.
No, really. Tell me, how do you like being a stewardess?
I like it. I like traveling around and meeting new people. Sometimes it gets to be a hassle, but mostly I like it. What kind of commercial?
Hair care products. Say your hair. You know, it really looks great.
Thank you.
Tell me, what do you do to keep it looking so good?
Well, I use Ultra Sheen conditioner and hairdress. And I use Ultra Sheen Holding hairspray, too.
Any special reason?
It works. The conditioner and hairdress makes my hair more manageable, and the spray keeps it in place, even on long trips. What sort of product are you advertising?
Would you believe Ultra Sheen?
Oh, wow.
Ultra Sheen conditioner and hairdress, and Ultra Sheen Holding hairspray. Real beauty aids that really work for real people.
Say, this stuff really works, huh?
You stopped me, didn't you?
Okay, we're back with Miss Aretha Franklin, and needless to say, gang, we're going to entertain as many questions as we can. Aretha, I understand you just finished doing some work with Quincy Jones.
That's right. An album that's entitled Hey Now, Hey. And I think that's soon to be released in about 3 or 4 weeks at the most.
We're going to look forward to it. First question.
Yeah.
My name is Sharon here, and I'd like to know if you write any of your music.
I wrote Rocksteady, and I wrote Daydreaming, and wouldn't you know I can't think of another thing?
My name is Sherry Newman, and I read an article, about you that said that you used to do spiritual songs and sing in the church. I want to know if you still, have anything to do with that, with singing in the church and really rapping.
From time to time, when I get a chance to in Detroit, I always go by my father's church, and as well as visit other churches.
Wasn't the Amazing Grace album, was that recorded in church?
That's right,
or?
in church here.
My name is Angel, and I'd like to know, did gospel, when you were singing in church, is that what got you started as singing outside of church, too?
Yes, it did.
My name is Lil Joe, and everybody knows you're Lady Soul, but what are some of the entertainers you like to go see? Who do you enjoy seeing?
Well, let's see. There are so many. There are so many. Really, I enjoy everybody. And when I have a chance to, I go and see everybody that I can. Okay?
My name is Doug, and I'd like to know if you've given any consideration to, making any movies or anything, about any singer or anybody like that.
No particular singer, but presently my confidant, who is Ken Cunningham, he and I, at the time, are collaborating. So something to be seen soon.
Are you going to sing in it?
One track. One track.
Yes, my name is Alvin Wallace, and I come from Detroit. I was wondering if you had any choirs you directed, any choirs in Detroit.
I didn't direct. I played for the Young People's Choir in the New Bethel Baptist Church.
My name is Gary Keys, and I wanted to ask you,
Was it hard to go on a diet like you did?
It really was. Believe me. Pushing away from the macaroni and cheese and meatloafs and what have you was kind of hard, but I made it.
Aretha, your latest recording, which is doing big things, is one of the tunes that you did happen to write. And what were you trying to convey with that tune, Master of Eyes?
Master of Eyes was also collaborated on by a friend of mine from Detroit. Her name is Bernice Hart. And she sent me some lines that I could use. And I worked on the music and the lyrics, and we've got Master of Eyes. Yeah.
We're going to ask you to do that one for us now, Aretha.
Okay.
How about it? Real good for Miss Aretha Franklin. Yeah.
What's happening?
A natural explosion from Afro Sheen.
A natural what?
The new Afro Sheen blowout kit.
Yeah, it gets rid of tangles and leaves your fro fuller and fluffier.
But how about styling?
Afro Sheen's new blowout kit makes your fro easier to style, conditions it too, and you get everything you need along with easy-to-follow instructions.
So if the fluffy blowout's your thing, do it with our thing.
The new Afro Sheen blowout kit.
It could rock your world.
The almighty Queen of Soul once again with an invitation to all of us and to all of you to rock steady, the fabulous Aretha Franklin.
Sit yourself down in
that ought to hold you for a long time. We thank you for joining us. We thank Lady Soul, Miss Aretha Franklin, for a wonderful experience. And of course, the Soul Train Gang. Come on and get with us next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all gonna be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul.
This has been a Don Cornelius production.